Scorpio, welcome to your reading for the week of April 3rd. Let's go ahead and dive right in, and right away we have the Lovers card. Chemistry. Chemistry is occurring, and a bit of a reuniting for some of you, with a lover. All positive stuff. So if you have been contemplating reacquainting or reestablishing lines with a lover, but it was not a positive relationship, it was not, if any way that particular person or connection was toxic, this does not apply to you. This connection with lover, potentially even reestablishing intimacy or connection or deepening, this is only applicable to those of you who are in a positive connection, or you know that particular aspect, relationship, or connection creates positivity. For those of you who it does not, the opportunity is still going to rise. That connection with someone that just really sets you afire from a chemistry perspective, that is going to happen. There's going to be a sizzling, there's going to be a connection, there's going to be an alchemic burst of something that's going to happen when you move through this first week of April. Be mindful of it. Be mindful of the person and or people who trigger that for you, because if this particular person actually, from past experience, or just from a gut instinct, or because your guides have told you that person is toxic, that relationship, that connection is toxic, that chemistry that you're feeling will burn you, please go the other way. Find a way to avoid that at whatever beneficial cost that you can. But overall, this first week of April, there's going to be a bit of a fire, a bit of a chemistry, a little sizzle that you're going to experience. Make sure that if you play with that chemistry, that it does not burn you. Protect yourself accordingly. We're following that with Lady Goddess Feminine, and I feel like this is connecting with really, first of all, connecting with the divine feminine within yourself, connecting in however that applies to you, really connecting with that femininity side of yourself, that nurturing, that caring, that loving, that feminine warrior aspect, someone who is strong and fights for what you know is true, what you know is right, what you know is good for all. But also there's a little bit of a connection, there's kind of a whispering that's happening that has to do with connecting with someone who from a spiritual aspect, a deity and or grandmother's mother on your lineage, on your family side, the maternal side, connecting with that. So however that applies to some of you, you might feel a pull or a draw, or you might suddenly, either if you haven't felt this yet, you're going to feel a pull towards that. If you have felt and you have worked with this, there's a calling for you to kind of re-tap into working with the feminine side of deity or ancestors, connecting however they're calling you to do so, expanding on that. And when you move through this particular week, the new moon is coming up, and this may even apply with that. If the new moon has passed by the time you have watched it, you can still do something with the moon cycle. It doesn't necessarily have to be on the new moon, but that's something that you have to research to see how that can work for you in your personal practice. All right, that is all I have for you, Scorpio. I hope the week is bursting with all good things, and hopefully I will see you in a future video.